back in the day, when he read the Torah, he would say, Anya, I am, Yahweh, his name, Ban Yasha'Allah. It should have been Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha'Allah. Okay? All right, go back. Play. Hit play.
We gotta come to the level where we're no longer playing games, when this becomes our reality. Because as long as we're playing church, we always going to have that disconnect. I'm not going to really understand.
Well, he said it. That's why there's a disconnect here. Okay, just hold that on pause, and that's getting ready to come up. Okay. Anyway, go to that one anyway. Just go to it. All right.
Your elders now to bring out color scriptures and other things that woke me up to this knowledge. So we know that in order to know the understanding of the name, we got to know that what? We got to know the prophecies. We got to know the word. You understand? But now the prophecies and the word is telling us about the language, because we can't make the Hebrew a doctrine. You understand?
It's not a doctrine.
We can't make it a doctrine.
It's not a doctrine. It's a language.
Because we got to have a scripture to back.
Verse 25. And the
Verse 24.
Verse 24.
This is the origin. Remember, Genesis means what? The word Genesis means what, Corey? Beginning. Barashah. Beginning. Okay?
It does not mean, you do not say the word Barashah. I don't know what Barashah means, but it's not Barashah. Baroshah. The word there for Genesis is Bara'ash-yath. Bara'ash-yath.
That's right.
Bara'ash-yath, which I'm going to break it down. The word Genesis is supposed to be in the beginning, right? Really, it's supposed to be in Bar. The beginning, the word there is headings. Because in the Hebrew, the word there is Ra'ash, which means head. So, Ba Ra'ash Yath means in the headings. Another way of saying it is in the beginning. Okay? Let's see. Now, the blue letter, we found out that the blue letter, and we said this, the blue letter goes off. Now, if you notice, he gonna ask, do we got what's this book here? The Torah, this book here, the Ben Yehudi. He asked for it, right? We're showing you that he's going into the Ben Yehudi to break down certain words. So that proves that he goes into the Hebrew. That's a Hebrew English dictionary, right? He's going to mention it, right? And what did he learn? What did he learn about this book from Ariah, from the main school?
From the main school, yeah.
Okay. Right. Now let's go to in the headings or the Genesis. Let's go to Genesis
1:1.
Yeah, where it says in the beginning.
You want me to read the Hebrew?
No. Just click on the word Bara'ash-yath.
Okay. Right, and what you see the word there is Ra'ash Yath, and it says
Bara'ash-yath.
It says first, beginning, best, chief, beginning, first, choice part.
That's good enough, but actually the word Ra'ash means head. The Hebrew word for head is Ra'ash. Like the so-called Jews call that day Rosh Hashanah. Well, Ra'ash is the head. Okay? So now, let's go back.
Yeah, the word bar means in.
Yeah, bar, Ra'ash. So bar in,
Yep.
Ra'ash head.
Yeah.
Bar Ra'ash Yath means in headings. All right? Go ahead.
Okay. So now, our forefather, Isaac, and his wife, Rebecca, she wanted to get pregnant. She got pregnant. Now verse 24.
I had to get that. This guy's a ham, man. She wanted to get pregnant. She got pregnant. This guy's like a failed actor, man. He got he got the crowd. You want to roll, you got the crowd with you. You know, you get dramatic. Well, that's what we just did. All right, go ahead. I just wanted to stop on that. I just wanted to comment on that. Go ahead. Hold it, pause it again. See, this thing, when you really get into this thing, is really fun. We look forward to doing this. There's guys out there, even in GMS, that this is a chore. This is like, you know, you live on a farm and your daddy, get what? 5 in the morning, you hear the rooster crowing. You have to get those pigs together. You have to milk that cow. You want to climb up that hill and get some water from the well. That's the need. Man, fucking tired of this shit. Well, this is not a chore. Doing this is not a chore. We love doing this. We enjoy doing this. We look forward to doing this. And really, it's fun.
Yep.
It's really fun, man. In other words, we have a good time doing this, man. That's why you see us laugh a lot. Because we like getting guys. We enjoy doing this, man. You know? Go ahead.
4. Genesis 25, verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
The first of these twins came out red. The first one came out red. Go ahead.
All over.
All over. From the top of his head to the soles of his feet.
Like in hairy garment.
Like in hairy garment, meaning he came out hairy as well. Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. Okay? In the Hebrew, it's Ishashwa. Is that how it's pronounced?
He said in the Hebrew, I thought he didn't know Hebrew. I thought we had to wait until the kingdom comes where we should all speak the same language.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I thought the word was the language.
Yeah, what's the name of the Most
The
High?
word. He said the word.
No, he's going to say the name of the Most High in the Hebrew. Because he knows the name of the Most High and he knows his son's name, right?
Yes,
That's
right.
So he said Esau. He read the word Esau, whatever, Edom, Esau. And he said the word means, he said the word in the Hebrew is Ishashwa. It's not Ishashwa. He went off on that. See, what I found out back in the main school, guys that couldn't grasp that Hebrew, they would come across that scripture. What is that? Zephaniah 3:3-9. They would come across that scripture and they would use it to justify the fact that they really didn't have to get deep in the Hebrew. Because Yeshua used to always do that. He said, look, we don't got to go in the Hebrew, okay? The Hebrew is going to come in the kingdom. Because he wasn't good in the Hebrew.
Yeah, that's right.
And this guy never went. Look, I used to teach Hebrew. I used to teach Hebrew. And you used to teach Hebrew.
The Hebrew.
I attended the classes under Elder Ariah. He was a Hebrew teacher. He mainly went into like the maps, the ancient history, the prophecies, and the Hebrew. That was his thing. Nobody, the rest of the week, you wasn't going to learn no Hebrew, man. Ariah was the one that, you want to learn Hebrew, you got to get with Ariah. And I got so good in it, those two, I got good in it, and Shalimar got super good in it. He got so good in it, he surpassed Ariah.
Yeah.
You know? But I got so good at it with Ariah that we used to go to the camp on the train back and forth. And me and Ariah used to speak to each other in Hebrew. And the rule was you couldn't speak no Hebrew, couldn't speak no English, you had to speak Hebrew. So we'd be on the train coming from 34th Street all the way up to 125th Street to the main school, going back and forth speaking Hebrew. Now the other brothers that was around us, they had their mouth shut because they wasn't deep in the Hebrew. They didn't know the Hebrew. So like I said, I used to actually teach the Hebrew myself. Now, the reason why this guy said what he said, because he learned some Hebrew words from Ariah, but he couldn't grasp the Hebrew.
That's right.
And that's normally the response. Well, we're going to get in the kingdom and we ain't meant to get it. Because you ain't deep in the Hebrew. We caught you 2 times. Now, what you just said was, what did he just say? He said, Ishashwa. Yeah. That's not a word. What you did was, you broke down the word Ishor or Esau. Ishash means wasted. The wa at the end, the suffix at the end of that word makes it a he. So when you put the word together, Ishor is wasted heat. Or Aishash Wa when you break it down. But the way you say it is I sure. Go ahead.
1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia my suppliants